Chris, disappointing day.
Oh yeah, very disappointing. The result was really disappointing, and for me personally, I thought the performance was disappointing too.
Didn't look like we got ourselves going. Didn't really get into the game at any point.
No, but if you look at the game, all of it, Hartlepool didn't really have any chances either. I think it was a pretty poor game. From obviously they'll be happier. They've got the 3 points, but in terms of the actual game itself, I thought it was pretty poor. But of course, you've got to concentrate on your own team. We lost too many headers, tackles, without really looking like. I can't criticise the players to say they're not trying. They're huffing and puffing, but it wasn't good enough.
Both occasions when we conceded at stages of the game, and it looks like we've got things possibly where we want them to be.
Yeah, but like I said, I don't think Magnus made many saves, but I know their goalkeeper didn't. So it was just, like I said, it was a game that was void of real control from either team. Don't get me wrong, the stats may say otherwise in terms of possession, but it's basically a goal kick. But from that point, there wasn't much happening from Hartlepool's point against us, and neither were there on the turnovers where we've been enforcing our good play that we normally see. So I was disappointed with that.
It's that final third, isn't it? I know you've talked about it before. It's that cuteness, that composure that we need.
Today, no. Today you need more players winning headers and tackles, and today you need a composure while playing at great intensity. So we didn't have either. We're in between. So that's what you need, and that's what we didn't have.
We'll get the equaliser, and you think this is it? We'll kick on from here.
Yeah, certainly felt comfortable, like I said, in the match, and even the goal really was a throw into the box, headed out, and it's just a speculative effort. But the lad struck it well, and often these games are decided with moments like that. But yeah, we didn't. Like I said, we didn't play with enough intensity for me, and we didn't then therefore put our opponent on the back foot enough.
I feel like it now for Zach, but that'll mean a lot to him once he thinks back on it to get off the mark.
Maybe, but we know he and us need to do more because we want to do well. So to do well in this league, you need to be good with it, with the ball and without it. And like I said today, you've got your brilliant support behind the goal to try and support us to achieve things on the pitch. But we just looked like, and I just said to them, if we carried on playing, I don't think too much would change if we just carried on today. Everybody looked like half a yard short, not quite right, and that for me is what I'm disappointed about.
The lads know that in the dressing room. What do you, without going into the detail, how do you address it at full time there?
Well, you just share honesty. It's no good denying it. So it's in front of us, and what is really disappointing is that Hartlepool have done ever so well at home, but today they didn't dominate, but at the same time still won. And yet we were, even at half time, I said to the lads, we were nowhere near who we are. Represent who we are. You've got a great opportunity in front of you, but we didn't.
There are lads who won't have warmed up in an atmosphere like this, let alone played in an atmosphere like this. Does that have any impact, any factor in it, Chris?
Well, it might do, it might not. I'm not too interested in that. We've got to make sure we do our job on the pitch, and we didn't do that.
They've been asked a question, you'll expect them to answer it pretty quickly.
Oh yeah, 100%. It's something I've not been used to seeing in front of me. So they know that we need to be better, and we know that we've got lots of opportunities in front of us. But unless you get the mind right and the body follows, you have to make sure that's where it needs to be to make sure you get what you want out of the day.
I know you like to concentrate on the day, but it is coming towards the end of the transfer window. Are things still ongoing in that area?
They are, yeah, they really are. But I'd like to talk about obviously today's game and accept that today, we actually wasn't good enough, and I've not often said that because I don't often see that. And today I just felt as though there were more in us, and we didn't show.
Chris, thanks for your time.
Thank you.